Hello, and thank you for tuning into my YouTube channel today. I'm Father Steve Sellers, and this is my brief daily message of hope and inspiration. And I hope your day is off to a wonderful start, and that this weekend is treating you well, and that you have high hopes for what this day is going to bring to you. I'd like to talk just briefly this morning about what you expect is going to happen today. What are your expectations? You know, I used to teach for many years a comparative religion class at the college level. And I taught a number of these courses, and I would always, at some point in this class, show a video of this wise spiritual figure from the East with a long flowing beard and long flowing white hair. And he would talk about the temple that he was in. And he would look around and he would point to the architectural features, and he was telling the camera, and I assume there were some people also listening in his audience, but he would say that there is no prayer that takes place in this building. He said there is no worship. He said there is no sermon, there's no collection. He said people come in here simply to be still and to meditate. And he said, people come every day before they go to work. And he was very emotional about it. People come today before they go to work, and they kneel down for just 20 minutes and meditate. And when they leave, they are filled with amazing spiritual energy. And they go all day long on that spiritual energy. This whole building, he said, is constructed to be a channel for spiritual energy to enter those who come in. And people come in and their day is transformed before it even begins. And at that point, I'd always pause the video and I would say to my class, said, how many of you believe that's true? And most of my class involved were Christians. There were a number of Muslims in there, and no one raised a hand. And I would sort of let the impact hit of no one agreeing with that. Then I would raise my hand and I would say, I believe it. I believe what he says is true. And some of my students would say, Dr. Sellers, how can you possibly believe that? You're a Catholic priest. How could you possibly believe that, Dr. Sellers? And I would say, I believe we receive pretty much what we expect we're going to receive. What do you expect is going to happen today? Too many people go into the day with negative expectations. They expect to fail. They expect to be late. And of course, an expectation is defined as a strong belief that something will happen or come to pass in the future. And conversely, a negative expectation is expecting nothing to happen in the future. And I've told my students year after year, I wish my parishioners would come to church with that type of expectation. I wish they would come with such a strong belief that something amazing was going to happen, that when I handed them the chalice, miracles took place in their life. When I handed them the precious body, that miracles take place in their life, because they do. And they're more likely to be experienced by us if we expect them to happen. Far too often we have negative expectations in our lives. And my prayer for you is a simple prayer. Go into the day today and tomorrow having high expectations. Raise your expectations. Expect that you're going to do well, that you're going to accomplish things, that you're going to get things done that need to get done, and more and most important of all, expect to encounter the living God. He travels with you during the day. He loves you. He sent his son Jesus to be with you. He sent the Holy Spirit to accompany you and to lead you into all the truth. Expect to be led by God. Expect to hear God's voice. Expect a miracle to happen through God in your life today. Much better than coming into church and thinking, oh my gosh, I'm going to go to sleep halfway through this guy's sermon. Just kidding. Nobody does that, right? Anyway, I hope you have a wonderfully blessed day today. God bless you.